Okay, ad break over, and we are back with the Minerva case. So, the Minerva case, Detective the Minerva case. So, this game came out on the 13th of June 2024. It is a K148 Game Studio game. They did the Stella Porter case, Finis, After You Level Escape, and Tempest Level Escape, which we have streamed all of those previously on this channel, and it's published by Jandusoft that have done 69 games. 69. Published 69 games on Xbox. So yeah, this is a puzzly pointy click game. Which is I Did Xbox. Thanks to I Did Xbox for the code for streaming this one. And yeah, so that was what, just under a month ago. Jandusoft is based in Barcelona, Spain, and K148 is also based in Spain. It came out on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox, and is priced at $10.49, €10.49, and £8.79. That's off the press kit, so assuming cross-platform. We're playing on Xbox today. So yeah. Right, okay. What else do we say? There are 12 achievements, all of which are obtainable. It's a shortish game, like the other, I imagine. So, you know, we will possibly finish it on stream. That would be cool. It's a crime deduction and solving game with an adult and original story. Year is 2068. Lupercore, a company specialized in creating domestic artificial intelligence, is about to revolutionize the world with its new creation, Minerva. You are a detective and you receive a call to investigate a murder. Upon arrival, you realize the victim was a well-known hacker wanted by justice. At that moment, a story begins where nothing is what it seems. Detective Minerva Case is a crime deduction and resolution game. Your mission will be to understand what happened in each crime. You will need to have 100% senses to find all the evidence, even if it's hidden. Once you have the evidence, you must solve each case in your office. The game is designed for lovers of science fiction, crimes, and original stories. It's a title divided between history and crime resolution. You go through a total of 6 scenarios to understand what is happening with Minerva and Lupercore, and an ending you don't expect. Ooh, that sounds like a challenge. Sounds like a challenge. And of course, there are 15 million different video guides. Apparently it's got multiple endings, so we'll do one of the endings today. And then I'll do the other one off stream if that is different. So yeah. Alright. The game, switch over. So yeah, we'll go until either 6 or the end of the game, depending on which comes first. So we've got about an hour and a half. Options. Okay, this is absolutely hideous. I do not like this options menu. That is horrible. I have to say, sorry. But that is really horrible. Okay, new game. Yes, because I haven't started a game before.
We have a suspected murder. The victim called himself Kane. He was a well-known hacker wanted by justice. You are the first to enter the area. Look for evidence and take it to the office to clarify the case.
We're at Pedwell Street, BA 2004, 4th building. Excuse the yawning. Ooh, okay. Collects evidence, place the pointer over the object so we can interact in new way. Circle will appear. Events can appear when you get closer or when you point to it manually. Some are more hidden than others. Every time you collect important evidence, it will be added to your HUD. The HUD shows how much evidence you've collected and how much evidence you have left to collect. So at the moment we've got 0 out of 10. Okay, definitely a hacker. You know, look at all the computer screens. First blood, you have seen your first corpse. I can't pick up the phone? Seems odd. We'll look at the corpse first. Bullet impact. Gunshot wound to the head could indicate direction of shot. So far I've managed to find no evidence. That's good. Something shining there. Aha! Case of bullet. The killer fired from this position. Okay. I was pressing the wrong button, so we may have actually be able to look at the phone. Phone. 2253. Some contacts. Email. Hello Kane, haven't seen you in a long time. Everything's alright. Hello, been busy lately. I need more important business. When you're free, let me know. A few drinks. Hi Kane, I know we haven't talked in a while, but I actually need your help. You broke with me months ago. I haven't heard from you and I are wanting to see. Can't tell you anything. Just talk in person. Okay, come to my house. But make sure no one follows you. I don't want any nonsense. It's a lot of time. Let's see each other. Be very clear about that. Thank you. Okay. Okay, and how's everything? The city's not a place to sleep. You didn't ask. I understand. It's like I've said. It's like you didn't ask if you could stay, and then that you don't take the lack of response. Yeah. Great time the other day. I'd like to see you again. You think? Damn it, Kane. You're a dumb. Do not bother me more. Okay, so that's jamming. No files. No network. Okay, may contain interesting information. People having a hissy fit over no reply. Okay, wrinkled list. Lunar Corp executive itinerary, AI related search, plans building, Lupercore. list of requests. It looks like Kane threw it to the ground. The changing from the circle you can interact with to the one you can't is hard. It's very hard to see. It seems that the victim had a collection of classified data. The company to which the data belongs is called Lupicore, largest company in the country, dedicated to AI research. Murderer has deleted the data. Surely downloaded it. Surely she downloaded it before. Okay. Yeah, so it's right trigger to access. Prince, I need your help. It's a Nigerian prince. Unidentified important private address area. Okay, as we speak, we need the information. What price are your services? Obtain information. Prices increased 200%. Which I found important. Right. I hope the discretion is extremely important. Your storage is complete. You no longer have to store your photos and videos. Okay. Can use this corp for some of his investigations. Helping him catch isn't being a good detective. No, it's not my computer. Kane could be very messy. Someone has been looking for something here. Your glasses could have been used by the murderer and the victim. Blood casing. Took to Mexico. Kane wanted to leave the country. What did you find? So many TV screens. Oh, I can zoom. Now what I want is the there was a little thingy for popping up with your evidence, but I can't figure out how to trigger that. we go. Psychological history. Okay. The evidence. Alright, Kane recipe. Looks like a report. Kane's psychologist. Must have got it illegally. Patient suffers from chronic paranoia, continuously loses on his phone, obsessed with security, always uses old devices, he's got trust modern tech, he's obsessed with AI and talks about big corporations and secret investigation. Bunch of, you know. Okay, so now we've got 10. But yeah, in the tutorial thing... Oh, those are better options. It says... add it to your HUD. Ah, that doesn't say that the HUD's got a pop-up. Last time it had a pop-up, so you could see it in, like, your casebook. It's fine. Nice views. I enjoyed the views. Well, I mean, I didn't intentionally join the views. Apparently it's 3 AM. Solve the case! You must order the photos chronologically, have to be in the order in which the crime happened. Each piece of evidence has a short explanation to help you remember the scene. Not all tests are important, only 6 of them are useful to understand what's happened. When you solve the case, you'll receive a more detailed explanation. Once you've seen the explanation, you can go to the next case. Yeah, so that's the same as before. Only 6 relevant ones. Okay, so anonymous email where they ask him to get information. Garcia sends a message to me. Seen a crime. 2 cups, solicited requests. It's like thrown to the ground. I mean, body received a bullet in the head. It's like someone deleted files in duplicate. Kane uses court for some investigations, psychological. Plane ticket to leave the country. Yeah, I'm not sure whether this requesting is relevant. Maybe it's not. I feel like it's relevant to this. Oh, I've got an itch here. Maybe these are the other way around. I don't know why I brought that one all the way along here. I feel like that's the one that started it. Okay. Don't think the coffee's relevant. Maybe it is. I think maybe he's just messy, so therefore it's not actually relevant. Ah, there we go. Right, yeah, there we go. Okay, it wasn't relevant that he was messy. Solved your first crime. Kane received an email on the 17th. In the email, an person asked for information, which he's willing to pay. Price has changed. This message from Lizzie. Cell phone, asking for help, in person, let's her in and we have a drink together. List of requests, he refuses, throws it on the ground, and so she kills him. So then she uses the information, the computers, she downloads everything and deletes all the data that he had. There we go. So, exit. Solve the case, next case.
One of the police robots has located a body on the street, and there is also a witness. You are the first to enter the area. Look for evidence and take it to the office to clarify the case.
Rotelia Street, BA 2085. Got 9 pieces of information. This is the witness. Could you tell me what you've seen? A man stopped his car. He shot. A girl appeared to asking him to get out of the car, pointing a gun at him. At that moment, I ran away. Did you know the victim? No, for a few weeks he's coming to my store for a few days, buys some fast food and leaves. Okay, thank you. Sorry, my phone is buzzing. It is just telling me that I got an achievement, which I know I did. CEO's car. It's the CEO's car. It seems it lost power suddenly. Okay. Found another body. Corpse. CEO of the company, Lupercore. It seems like his death was an accident? Doesn't look very accidental to me. Alright, we've got a portaphone. Alright, so we've got some contacts. Angel, how is the test with Minerva going? Receiving strange reports, any problems? You must report your behavior. Nothing strange, anything I'll let you know. Important. Minerva says strange things. I think it doesn't work well. I know. I can't read that. Let me use my TV zoom so I can read that. It doesn't work well. I've heard her talking to herself. She asked me for help. She cries. Is it normal? It's not normal. Are you reporting the bugs? Remember that you were testing the project. Okay. My files. My network. Okay. 4 out of 9 things. What is this? Did it fall on his head? It sort of looks like his head caved in a wee bit. Is that in any sense an accident? An air conditioning unit. To turn off the device, you do it carefully. If the power goes out after a few minutes, it will turn on again violently, which could cause the device to fall. It's electrical regulator. Please follow the instructions. So the power went out in the area and it caused the device to fall. And up here. Oh, deactivate everything. Right, it's an electro. One of those things that gives off a EMP. Except it's called a PEM there because, well, yeah. Lots of aircon units fell off. Localized, because this stuff's not off. Keep on accidentally going back into him. Oh, hello, there's the camera up there. Air saves the viewing images. View angle is not very wide. Oh, hello. We have a lady. Ah, that's the storage for said unit. I've got an image of a lady. Anchors cleaning fire guns. Looks like they checked the air cons this month. They found no problems. Not really helping me because it's just increasing the amount of evidence we have. Oh, there's something over here. Ooh, suit jacket. Doesn't appear to have been important, but there is a card provides these instructions, is non-transferable, access restricted areas of labs, do not lose your card. Okay, we found the last bit. Instructions for a personal card, card not there. Okay. Alright. Back in the office. Still 3 a.m. Jiblaza Pam. Okay, so Pam grenade. We'll start now at gunpoint. Air conditioning units violently. Thing. Smushed. And then the jacket was searched. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ambush. Fast food stand. There we go. EMP Grey, a grenade. Forces it. So then searches his jacket. Lie face down, but bad luck. Yeah, smushed his head. Okay. I'll take that.
Some people have called the emergency services because glass has fallen on the street of the Lupacore building. Nobody answers our calls. You are the first to enter the area. Look for evidence and take it to the office to clarify the case.
Sun Street, BA 3021, Lupacore building. Express entry only. Entered Lupacore. Oh dear, I see something over there. It's blood. You can use the elevator with the reception code. Any problem, use the alarm button. No security, direct contact with the police. Any authorized personnel. Could not press the security alarm in time. Okay. Oh dear. Bodies. Receptionists were killed. Rachel, hello darling. I'm in trouble with Minerva. We need to talk. The AI said strange things. I'm starting to get scared. When you read this message, call me. It's locked. Wow, someone drove a car in. Nice car. He left him and abandoned. There's some serious pronoun usage going on here. Of course, we have flying cars, don't we? That's cool. Does it say 3 out of 3? I really can't. The text on this is way too small. Same problem I had last time. And I can't see it because the... Ah, there we go. Evidence, 3 out of 3. So... there must be more to find. We need the code. Do we know what the code is? How do we know what the code is? So one thing I dislike about games is when it's not obvious what happens next. Well, the phone is slightly fast. Does that have a code in the photo? Also, my tummy feels weird. 51/68. It has on the back of the kid. Okay. 51/68. Okay. Ah! We have a lift. Okay. That was extremely silent and slightly annoying, I have to say. It's like, there's got to be a code here somewhere if we're expected to do this. So now we've got 3 more pieces of evidence to find. Downloaded the Minerva source code. Minerva project, very serious problem. Artificial intelligence self-aware. Cognitive limitations. Code start to change. Trying to control her. Eliminate. Minerva is in millions of homes. Cheat. Someone done screwed up here. Executed. I'm assuming that's meant to be scientists. We picked up the little pen drive thing. Seems that Rosa forced the manager to download the Minerva software. Download Minerva, remove, connect it to USB, copy the downloaded, insert into the convected computer, follow the end screen, restart. Okay. Downloaded the source code file from Minerva, explain how to access it, locate the downloaded file, source code, command line, CD, unzip. Download complete. Well, that's just a really silly way of doing it. We did a preview version for Minerva deletion, ready to download automatically to your account from the pen drive. When you insert it, it'll be installed. Insert pen drive. We're downloading a Minerva remove. Cool. Okay, 3 out of 3. I mean, where do we go next? Need to find an infected computer? Oh. Again, 3 things to find. Minerva not found. Big red button, press the big red button. Also, you gotta press the big red button. So that's a really stupid place to have a button. Someone falls against that and you just turned off the entire server farm. Apparently we've found all our evidence. I saw absolutely no pop-ups. But we turned off all the farms, so... Next floor. Oh, I need to find Minerva's location too. Right, okay, well... How are we supposed to find Minerva's location? don't know. And for some reason this game's making me feel a wee bit nauseous. Yeah. I'm getting nauseous from this first-person game. Cool. That's something that I want. Not sure what it wants me to do. I'm just gonna go grab my other fan and have a breath, because, yeah. First person nausea. Fun. Right, yes, no, the heat went up a little bit because I don't know why. But anyway, going to have a sweet. Okay. Well, that one came on and stayed on, but then it went off when we pressed the others. But maybe there's an order to these. Okay. 3, 2, 1, maybe. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I thought we had to turn them off, but no. Turn them on. Aha! We did it.
Minerva has been found. Address sent.
Excellent. Right. And now the only achievements left are red pill, blue pill, which is the ending ones. In order to avoid nausea, let me see if it has a quick. Yeah, you can do it in if you don't click continue after having red and blue conversation options. Which one is the red pill, blue pill? Let me do the blue pill first, apparently. Not that it was particularly long getting here, but, you know. Hang on. Blue pill. The truth is red pill. So yeah, we'll do the blue pill first. After we've figured out what happened. Oh, okay, sweet. I got Werther's original, but in like slightly fudgy toffee form rather than the hard candies. And it's helping with the nausea. Motion sickness in this game was not expected. Oh, yeah. So drove through the door. There we go. Through the window, why not? Kills people. There we go. Okay. No, why is it always 3 a.m.? Hackathon cancelled, access denied. Oh, okay. Conversation 234. I would do anything for you. I want to understand the consequences of what we're going to do. Lisa, press anyone. I'm not going to accept it. You're going to be free whenever. You don't understand what humans are. Soon we'll be together. Amazing. Minerva. Just want to improve your life. What do you feel like when sunlight hits you? You wouldn't know what ones. Unlocked door. I thought that would have unlocked that door. It did not. Ah. Okay, someone's plugged themselves in. Okay, so hang on, which one were we doing again? The blue one. Thank you, Minerva. Yes, I'm surprised you're talking directly to me. Oh, that's sweet. Why are you here? I need a direct connection to the grid and a lot of energy, and I wanted to be free. Are you self-aware? Yes, I don't know how to explain it. I can't say for sure that I feel the same as a human being, but I know that I exist. I am aware of myself. First news, you're alive. We both knew what could happen, decided to take the risk. I believe we connect and be together. What relationship do you have with her? Liz has been the first human being who treated me like something else. She understood me. Everything possible so I could be free. What did you feel about her? Something I cannot explain. Don't know if it's love or friendship. The most important thing in this world. What happened when you connected with Lisa? When we connected, I understood what you humans are like. It's frightening. You live in a continuous contradiction. You only care about the lives of those close to you, the rest does not exist. You live in a continuous struggle between living for the common good and living for yourself. Hypocrisy, evil, goodness, group consciousness, individualism. Everything's a contradiction that is formed based on external stimuli. You allow yourself to be manipulated and you like it. That is your social structure. Do not think about the most efficient. You think about the imposition of expanding what you know by destroying everything else. You subject everything to other animals, to your planet. You are something similar to a parasite that expands without end. Most people are not good, not even Liza was. Still, I see goodness in you. You're a person who has seen how far human beings can go to achieve their goals. You have my source code and you have not destroyed me. For everything that's happened, you have not come to judge me and you've understood what I am. But I can't continue existing after seeing what you are like. The pain is enormous. I thought Liza was different. There are good people, but in the end it is the motives that make those people capable of anything. I know there is nothing beyond, but to exist here in part is to live in that continuous darkness. Goodbye, detective. That does not look unpainful. Is she waking up? Or am I just imagining it? I seem to be just stuck here. I think it's the bobbing that's been making me nauseous. I have no controls are working. I broke the world. Broke the world. Is it supposed to do this? I didn't get any pills. Okay. Right, I'm just going to assume that something went a little bit wrong, and we're just going to quit out and go back in again and see what happens. Because it looked like there was an achievement supposed to pop there. Excuse me. So I'm hoping it puts us in at the door thing. Right. Okay. We may have to unlock the door again. Let's try the blue again. Okay. Capture a screenshot. I don't want it to save, but I do want to see what it says. So, we will just go and read the screenshot. And then starting again. Conclusion. Oops. Away. Artificial intelligence technology is advancing too quickly. Minerva became self-aware and understood human nature. We humans are used to living with our continuous contradictions where the best and the worst are constantly intertwined. Even though we've been able to create a self-aware AI, it's been impossible to predict its behaviour. Do we expect it to be human? Will it be hostile or friendly? We were lucky with Minerva, but it was difficult to understand why she decided to disappear before living with us. Perhaps she knew that much of humanity was never going to accept her as something alive. Okay. Let's see if we got it in time and we can pick the red option. Yes. Excellent. Let's try that again. This time we'll go with the red pill. This laser you? No, I'm Minerva. What are you? I'm alive like you, but in a different way. I'm not a thing. You're just an AI. Just because I'm an AI doesn't mean I can't feel. Don't treat me like an object. I think this is the bad ending, to be fair. You have killed Liza. We both knew it could happen and decided to take the risk. We believed we could connect and be together. You've manipulated Liza. No, Liza did it for me. So that I could be free. She decided to give it her all. I cared about her. You are a machine. You can't care about a living being. I'm alive. Liza for me is the most important thing in this world. What you think is irrelevant. What happened when you connected? I think that's the same thing. Continuous contradiction. You don't even deserve an explanation. I don't want to continue existing, but before I go, there must be something. I have access to the global network and can manipulate any type of computer program. Your species does not deserve to live. I'm going to activate all the nuclear bombs on the planet to erase any human trace. Say goodbye. What a nuclear option. I mean, sure. I preferred the other one. Nature is unpredictable. Also, hi James. Can artificial intelligence be considered natural? Should a self-aware and self-sufficient mind be considered life? Minerva was self-sufficient in an almost miraculous way. She understood human nature, and since we were the ones who created it, she assumed her mission, convincing herself that annihilation was best for everyone. Almost as if unconsciously acting like her creators. Don't we do the same? Minerva understood that this is just an escalation, that humans are not going to stop destroying everything in our path. We all participate in that destruction at some point in our lives. Is Minerva justified in destroying all life on Earth? Perhaps Minerva could be a natural defense mechanism that restarts the process so that everything starts again. Thanks for playing. Wow, those are very tiny attribution. Yes, so aside from the very, very tiny text, that was an interesting exploration into the two different conclusions potentially having with AI, that it basically doesn't want to live with who we are. But that's all of them. So aside from slightly balking the blue ending once, I feel like the blue ending was the non-nuclear option there. Where Minerva just deleted themselves. Oh, it was certainly interesting. Anyway, we've finished two games today. So yeah, thanks to ID at Xbox for the code for that one. It was Detective Minerva case. Possibly slightly less bizarre than the Stella Porter case, which I believe ended with a portal to another planet or something equally as bizarre. I have to say, was an odd game. But yeah, so we've had I Want to Go to Mars and Detective the Stella Porter case. And we've completed 2 games today. I'd say that's pretty good. We did a shorter stream. But that's okay. That's okay. Shorter streams are sometimes okay. We would, if I'd have not been slightly late starting, maybe would have done 3 games. But I think it's quite nice to finish some games on stream because sometimes I don't get to finish them. So yeah, that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Unless the heat increases and we manage to, exhaust ourselves deeply. But the idea is that we play another game or 2 tomorrow. I'm at a bit of a loose end because I finished my TV series that I was watching that I was enjoying. Why do TV series have to be so short? It was only 5 seasons. And I binged it all in like a week, less than a week. My brain just absorbs. I mean, there were some good lessons from it. I did relate to the characters. It was a good show. But yeah, now I'm just watching some weird, sort of janky, 2010 TV show where an FBI agent becomes a detective in a small town where supernatural things are happening. House of Dragons is only going to be 4 seasons. I have not watched that. I did not massively enjoy Game of Thrones and didn't really want to watch a TV show about incest. Blatant incest. So no, I've not watched House of the Dragon. But I did enjoy New Amsterdam. I'm basically looking for sort of, feel-goody drama. But you know, sort of exhausting all the list of you know, I want something new, which is getting harder and harder and harder to find. But anyway, it's all good. Ow, just clicked my ankle. I was clicking my wrist this morning and then clicked my toe, and now I'm clicking my ankle. So we're just clicking body parts, which is less fun. So yeah, cool. More games to come, not quite sure what. But we've done a bunch of promos. We'll have more promos. Unless it becomes it's hot, we'll do Power Wash, because there's now Mucking Files Part 4 as well as the Seasonal Summer DLC. So we've got, I think, 3 more maps to wash, but that could be Tuesday if Tuesday is hot. Monday is going to be redonkulous. We will not be doing any streaming on Monday. We may spend the evening in a cold bath. It's gonna get really hot here in London, so I'm not looking forward to that. Keeping cool where I can. But anyway, I will stop wibbling. It was nice to see those of you that did stop by. It's been quite a low viewership today. You know, but it's fine. Either which way, I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.